do it, and of course I earned it. And then I remember sobbing on the phone with the person at the home office because you couldn't take babies, and there's no way I was going to leave this baby, and it was just because of the type of cruise and the place and everything else.
Why wouldn't you leave the baby?
Yeah, right. That's what I said, and my husband's like, "You're not doing this."
Your mother is only baby is a 2 weeks old.
No, I know. I was on that phone call. Let me tell you, I remember where I was standing at the paper changing table. So that for me, I mean, and it may sound silly because it's like kind of this weird experience, but that was really hard. It was hard to have earned it and not go. It was hard to be in this new crazy role as a mom. And so I had a little bit of depression that I kind of worked through at that point. It was really tough. And of course, there's other obstacles that we all have. And like I said, that sounds like a silly one compared to life that is happening around us. But, you know, you lean on those people around you and you get through it. And I'll have to tell you, I didn't wear that bracelet, but it was a small cruise. I think 14 people earned the trip total. And Doris was shopping in Greece and bought me a bracelet and sent it to me. So, I mean, we work for a company that's what it's like. So, how cool was that? But even though I wasn't there, had something special. Yeah. Did I answer all, Kathy? Yeah. Okay.
Are you ready for my question? Yeah. Oh, I just want to know what your favorite trip that you ever took was.
Oh, there's so many to choose from. Okay, my total favorite, and it is getting a little intimate, but that's okay. Barcelona, Spain, which is not somewhere I would have chosen. So Pampered Chef threw it out, and we're like, yeah, of course, we're going. So I get there, we're at the Ritz-Carlton. You know, like you come up to your room, and there's like a fresh flower outside your door. You go into your room, beautiful, huge, crazy big room, and it's like everything's automated. This is back in like 1999, I think. So like you push the button and the shade comes down, you push the button and the radio goes on, you push this button and the lights go on. But the shower, there were 3 shower heads in our shower. So there was a shower head and a shower head and a shower head.
Oh, we just went there, didn't you? You just went there with 3 shower heads.
It was amazing.
You might have as well asked the question, I'm just saying. Cheers.
But the trip, but I will tell you, like, that's somewhere we never would have gone. We're on a city tour the first day that Pampered Chef took us on, and we saw this museum, and we're like, well, what's in there? Because there's the basement windows. There's Roman ruins, the size of a football field, under the museum. And so we went back, and were able to, and they had plexiglass on top. So we were able to walk on it and read everything that was there. It's the most amazing experience. So that would be my favorite. My husband's favorite, Alaskan cruise. He got to fish with one of the other husbands in a place where 90 people have fished ever. Crazy. Crazy. My kids consistently. So how many more years until we go to Disneyland again? How many years do we go to Disney World? Every 5 years, if you don't know this, Pampered Chef throws out Disneyland, Disney World, and you can earn it for 4. It's crazy. And one other thing on that. Anybody not have kids yet? Oh, really?
A bunch of mamas.
What if you have more than 4 in your family?
That'll work for that too. So we had a 6-month-old one year that we went, and so we brought 2 friends, another college couple. You know, when you're in college, it's not really a big deal, right? Everybody's family. So we took them, and then we bought in our 6-month-old. So with your kids, you can just buy in whoever else you've got. But it's pretty cool when there's a trip like that for 4 because you can take friends. It's really fun. All right, who else? Yeah.
So my question is different than what Kathy asked.
Yeah.
So we all have like our strengths and our weaknesses with host coaching and bookings, etc. Is that something that even you still in your position still kind of struggle with in your, and how do you keep pushing through that?
That's a great question. So I can tell you about Sarah, who has a show booked with me in 3 weeks that I need to call because I haven't talked to her in the last month because she was supposed to be last month and then she rebooked, and I was thinking of her at the airport today going, I gotta call her. So yeah, I mean, it's just, it's part of what we do. So back to the, you know, if there's one time during the year or 2 times that you think about quitting, that's normal. Don't beat yourself up, call somebody, talk to them, get excited about something. And then what is it that you love? I think if we can focus on what you really enjoy. My passion is sharing at the shows. Like, I love when people leave and they say, thank you so much. You're like, really? Like, thank you. You know, it's fun. Or when you hear somebody who hit that goal, hello, you know, to get here or to achieve this or to get that paycheck or whatever. Those are the things that encourage me. So whatever that is for you that you love, do more of that, and then just realize the rest you just kind of got to do here and there and make it happen, but this is really what it's about for you. And what's your big goal? That's another thing you got to know.
Can I jump in on that?
Please.
Jana, no, you don't need to give me a ticket. Because it's not a question. It's just a statement. It's referring back to what you say all the time on our director calls or when we're in conference or anything like that. Is you may miss something as far as either a stat or forget this or that, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, so let anybody be an executive director." And I always remember that because it's like when we're at our shows and we screw up a recipe. Oh my gosh, so let anybody be a Pampered Chef consultant. You too can do this, you know. Nobody's perfect. We all have the same struggles at national, at senior exec, at executive, you know, at every level we're all dealing with the same thing. So I don't think it's any different as far as host coaching or anything like that, you know, when you look at it, because we all have the same struggles. You know, she actually has more on her plate because she has all of us and our directors, and then to really hone in on her host coaching and things like that. You know, it's the same struggles we all deal with. You know, it's not any different from what you deal with daily than I deal with daily, because I'm calling my host the same way that we all should be. You know, so
yeah, I'll call Sarah tomorrow. I promise. You can ask me. Let me go ahead and go back there, and then I'll come back up here.
Oh no, my question is, what's the prize for the?
Oh, you pass her a ticket.
It's not a real question.
So depends on how you want to look pretty. We'll let the first winner pick what they want. You guys have one of these? No, I love it. Oh my god.
How cute. Wait, you need to cute. Oh, I love it.
So we got hat, and then this. If you guys don't have a Turbis cup, you can buy a different top that holds a straw at Bed Bath & Beyond. And these will keep it hot or keep it cold. It's a really, really cool deal. Yes.
I want that cup. So
That's not a question.
I know.
Well, become a director and you can get
I remember.
Okay.
Do you own all of the products for free or what?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. So, trying to think if I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. Oh, I don't have the bowls.
What bowls?
The new bowls. I opened No, I opened Annie's cupboard. It wasn't your cupboard. It was Annie's cupboard this morning. I'm like, oh, they really are pretty. So that's like probably the only thing that I don't have, because we have the white dishes, and so I passed on the bowls and shared them with somebody because that I didn't open them.
Yeah, you should have.
Always open them.
You should have brought us pictures of your kitchen, how big it has to be to hold on your face.
Yes, and that's another thing. Pampered Chef Money has redone this kitchen. It's redone our very first kitchen. It's very fun. Yes. That's okay. I'm rubbing off on you.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
Like when you first started, did you already have a bunch of Pampered Chef stuff, or were you?
Do you remember this part?
She
wasn't
here yet.
Oh, I don't cook.
Oh.
I had nothing. I did not want to. Will you pass that over? I did not want to go to my first show. No desire at all. I've learned to cook, and my husband's. Oh, this is a funny story. So about 7 years ago, maybe 10. My husband and I sat down, had a great conversation. If he would have had it earlier than that, I probably would have divorced him. Not really, but I would have been that angry. But he sat down and he said, you know, honey, whenever you cook a Pampered Chef recipe, it's really good.
So when you don't,
And I was like, okay. So I went and I got all my cookbooks and I handed them to him, all my Pampered Chef cookbooks, and I said, okay, here's sticky notes, here's my cookbooks, go through and mark everything that is okay and that sounds good. And he smiled, he handed me back all the cookbooks. Anything in there, honey. Needless to say, so I didn't cook before at all. And yeah, and I think that's even more relatable. In my early shows, let's see, I was probably, I hadn't even started student teaching, so it was in my first 6 months of business. Had this really, anybody kind of intimidate you that you've ever had as a host or a person that you've known? So this lady was she had a really raspy voice. But she wanted to have shows, so she was a host. I was at her house, and I'm doing apple bundles long ago recipe. Crescent roll wrapped around a bundle of apples, cinnamon sugar. So, prepping that, she has canisters on her counter, so open the canisters, using up, salt, sugar, blah, blah, blah. No. Salt. Canister of salt on the counter.
Oh, no.
So the dessert's done in the oven, I'm serving it, and everybody's eating it. Until the host takes a bite. This is really salty!
Oh, dear.
Needless to say, show was very, very successful. The host rebooked. So I think when you're honest and real with people about, yeah, you know what, I'm not a cook, and I will forget things, you guys, all the time. All the time. Oh, I forgot cheese. Well, when you make this at home, it's going to be even better because you're going to remember the cheese. So it's just whoever you are, whatever you like, just be real and have fun. Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
All right.
So if I do this, because I want to do this with Candace,
Yeah.
it's kind of scary, like, who's gonna make sure I can do it right? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I don't want to,
Yeah.
I don't want to be a what? What is that? I don't want to be a
Kidnapper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. All right. So I'm
I
gonna let
know
you
that I'm
answer
gonna-
that.
That's a good question.
It
You
is
know,
a really good
and I
question.
live in Portland, and I don't
Yeah.
drive, so I need
Perfect.
So the levels of training that are available to you, especially being here local, are too many to count. There's so much training and help that you can get just by being here. So Candace is an excellent person to be on her team. She's kicking it herself, so she will give you great words of advice. However, locally in our own community here, we have a strong network of women, whether it's a virtual party or whether a live party or both. A lot of virtual people do live parties too. You will have several layers of help.
And
then,
even though I'm in Portland, I'd still be part of you guys.
it's just over the river. It's not forever. It's right there. Okay. Yes. So then you'll be invited. There's 3 times a month that we have local team trainings that you can come to. They're not mandatory. We have virtual trainings that we do a couple times a month. Also phone calls, and you'll be on our team
I
also.
don't
So
just
you'll
get
have
this
me.
thing handed to me, and then
And the recipe
Have fun.
night too.
Right. 3 trainings a month.
Right, but the
Uh-huh.
recipe night specifically where you actually reenact the
Right.
show,
Uh-huh.
which is kind of a new thing that you guys have been doing this year too.
Right.
And that's
fun.
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, you are welcome.
Good question. All right. Any other? Yep. Go for it.
So what are you gonna do now? Are you
What am I
gonna
gonna
do?
Are you gonna travel more? Or?
You know what? I don't want to travel more. How weird is that? Really strange thing to say out loud. You know what? My kids are a junior in high school and in 8th grade. And my husband recently started his own business a year ago, but he's traveling a lot. So I'm actually really excited to be mom and to not have the other jobs going on. So, and I'm the person that's always been like, I gotta do something else, and I love my thing. But yeah, so at this point, it's just nice to be able to say, I don't know what that looks like. Maybe speaking. I love motivational speaking. So maybe down the road, but for now, I'm just gonna be a mom and kick up my feet in December and think about all you guys and wish you the very best. So, good question. Thank you. All right, couple more, and we'll wrap up. Yes.
So how old are you at retiring?
43. 43.
Nice.
Yes.
You don't look a day over 21, by the way.
Here's the sweetest.
I know.
Am I in or out?
You're in no matter what, Ronnie.
There you go. All right, what's your
So out of all of the years or whatever that you've been doing it, do you have one favorite product that they came out with?
The garlic press.
I was gonna say the onion goggles.
I could not live without my garlic press. I love it. Love it. But if you're a customer asking that question, it'd be the mandolin, and the garlic press.
And the rock rock.
Yes, the rock
Oh
rock.
my gosh, I would choose a rock rock over a mandolin any day.
For
The
sure.
grill pan.
Oh, the grill pan is great. The grill pan and rock rock, but mandolin I haven't. Never mind, I'm not gonna say it.
I'm old school. All right. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you've been doing this for a lot of years. What is the most valuable lesson that Pampered Chef as a business and in your career has taught you?
Oh, that's a great one. I love that. Good job, Sarah.
Balance. A lot of the different professional development classes that I've taken have come back to that. I guess 2 things. So one would be balance and making sure you're aware of what's important to you. And then the second would be being able to